What happens when a son's journey for freedom leads him back home, broken and humbled? Let's uncover the story of the prodigal son. A wealthy landowner had two sons. The younger, restless and yearning for independence, approached his father with a bold request. "Father, I want my share of the inheritance now," the younger son said, impatiently. "Son, are you sure this is what you want?" the father asked, concerned. "Yes, father. I want to experience life and see the world," the younger son replied, determined. Though saddened, the father divided his property between his two sons. Soon after, the younger son gathered all his belongings and set off for a distant country. There, he squandered his wealth on wild living. As the money ran out, a severe famine swept through the land, and he began to be in need. "I'm starving. I can't believe I wasted everything," the younger son said regretfully. Desperate, he took a job feeding pigs, a task considered degrading for a Jew. He longed to eat even the pigs' food. Finally, he came to his senses. "How many of my father's hired servants have food to spare, and here I am starving to death," the younger son said remorsefully. "I will set out and go back to my father and say to him, 'Father, I have sinned against heaven and against you. I am no longer worthy to be called your son. Make me like one of your hired servants.'" So he got up and went to his father. But while he was still a long way off, his father saw him and was filled with compassion. He ran to his son, embraced him, and kissed him. "My son, you've returned," the father exclaimed, overjoyed. "Father, I have sinned against heaven and against you. I am no longer worthy to be called your son," the younger son confessed, ashamed. "Quick, bring the best robe and put it on him. Put a ring on his finger and sandals on his feet. Bring the fattened calf and kill it. Let's have a feast and celebrate," the father said, excited. "For this son of mine was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is found." Meanwhile, the older son was in the field. As he came near the house, he heard music and dancing. He asked one of the servants what was going on. "What is all this noise? What's happening?" the older son asked, annoyed. The servant said, "Your brother has come home, and your father has killed the fattened calf, because he has him back safe and sound." The older brother became angry and refused to go in. So his father went out and pleaded with him. "My son, you are always with me, and everything I have is yours. But we had to celebrate and be glad, because this brother of yours was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is found," the father said gently. The father's love extended to both sons, illustrating the boundless grace and forgiveness that defines the heart of faith. The story of the prodigal son reminds us that no matter how far we stray, forgiveness and love are always within reach. What resonated with you most in this timeless tale? If you enjoyed this biblical story and want to explore more, follow our page for engaging content and insightful perspectives.